welcome to the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, land of carnival, calypso, and soca. Rich in oil, it is also closer to mainland America than any other Commonwealth Caribbean country. Trinidad and Tobago produces oil, steel, and petrochemicals, and has had one of the highest per capita incomes in the Caribbean. The government of Trinidad and Tobago has been active in implementing ozone-related projects since ratifying the Vienna Convention and the Montreal Protocol in 1989 and the London, Copenhagen, and Montreal Amendments in 1999. One such initiative was the establishment of the Ozone-Depleting Substances, or ODS unit, of the Environmental Management Authority in 1997. Artie Dubry is the ODS project officer.
The main achievements, if I can remember them, we have implemented the import permit for ozone-depleting substances, so that once you are an importer of ozone-depleting substances or the dependent technology, you would require to have a permit. If you are, for example, importing a technology that is ozone-depleting, then the trade officer will say, sorry, we are not giving you a permit. I think at a governmental regulation level, that has been one of our greatest achievements. It also affords us, for example, data connection. And then the other achievement, I would say, is working with the individual sectors, the air conditioning refrigeration sector, the aerosol sector, the firefighting sector.
The Republic has undertaken a number of projects aimed at helping the country to fulfill the Montreal Protocol. These include institutional strengthening of the ozone unit, the National Refrigeration Management Plan, training of customs officers, 431 to date, training of trainers and technicians in the air conditioning and refrigeration industry, the National Halon Management Plan, and the conversion of a CFC aerosol filling facility to non-CFC, and the Mobile Air Conditioning Sector Project. The country has also adopted existing legislation to assist in the phase-out process.
Instead of establishing new legislation, which of course, requires a lot of human resources and so forth, we are trying to see what are the already existing legislation, and if we can work with those existing legislation to control ozone-depleting substances and their dependent technology.
The fight to save the ozone layer has been a collaborative one in Trinidad and Tobago. The persons leading the process include the Registrar of Pesticides and Toxic Chemicals, the Ministry of Enterprise, Development and Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, and the Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Association. Vernon Ramjatan is a lecturer and trainer working in the training of technicians in the refrigeration industry.
The intention of the training was to ensure that these personnel, when they go back to their respective companies, will be able to train their staff, and also, if called upon to do further training for the sector, they will be available.
One Trinidadian private sector company, Artec Industries Limited, made a bold move to completely avoid using ODS in its fumigation program. The result is an exciting journey of innovation in environmentally friendly fumigants. Rohan Gulcharan is managing director of the company.
We made contact with Cytec Industries of Canada, and we started using a product called EcoFume. EcoFume is a mixture of phosphine and carbon dioxide. Therefore, we do not use any CFCs whatsoever in our process. What we found in our usage is that it is more effective than methyl bromide. It has a much better penetrating power than methyl bromide. So we can actually go places where methyl bromide gas will not be able to get to.
Another private sector innovation in Trinidad involves the development of a marine refrigeration unit by Nautical Refrigeration Limited in Chaguaramas on the island's northwestern coast.
We started first of all with water-cooled only units, and now we have air and water-cooled units. So and with these water-cooled units, because of the low energy consumption, you don't only have to use seawater. We could also run it through the freshwater tanks. It uses very little water to cool the unit.
Well, that's our look at the Trinidad and Tobago ODS program. We leave you with scenes from the Trinidad Carnival as we go north to introduce you to Ozzy Ozone of Barbados.